here, your fearless leader on Awaken Your Intuition. And Dana's here in spirit, the other fearless leader. Um, I want to talk to you about some of the challenges that we've been finding with a lot of our clients is this whole fear of feeling like they're dying. All the way down to hearing spirits speak their name and saying, I'm coming to get you soon, and things like this. Um, you may be feeling out of sorts, like your brain isn't working properly. You may be feeling like extra heavy. And a lot of that comes, some of those are just from being an empath. But if you are an empath and you're trying to make a shift um, in your life, or even if you're not, it's happening. It's kind of like a global thing. And now the angel I work with was explaining it to me that um, as the angels had upgraded the human race way back in Neanderthal times to get us into more sentient beings, they are now doing things with us again. We have to get ready for this shift. And this is why you're going to hear me. I feel like I'm on a soapbox, so to speak, on taking care of the physical body. Um, I have a drink mix that I take that has superfoods in it. Um, do a lot of vitamins, Juice Plus. If you guys want some suggestions, feel free to send me a PM. I can get you some information of what we're doing. But we also share this with our students on our course because those are the ones that are really needing to do this more than anybody, really, because it's time for you to make a change in the world. It's time for you to live your life's purpose. And a lot of you here, as you're waking up, it's scary. You don't understand what's happening to you. You're afraid to tell anybody. You're afraid the men in the white suits are going to come and get you. Trust me, Dana and I both know those feelings. But a couple years ago, Dana and I were both given the message of these upgrades coming. And the angels, of course, they said, we're going to get you guys ready so you can be ready for them. So we got upgrades a couple of years ago. And even before then, it would just be like, you're doing fine for a while. And then all of a sudden you feel like, oh, everything's going crazy because you're getting another upgrade. And when you recognize those symptoms, then you remember, okay, I need to rest more. And I'm going to give you an example. Like I felt fine yesterday, but it was my day off. And it was like the angel just took me and go, bam, you're going to rest. I could think straight, but I didn't have any energy or drive to do anything other than lay on the couch and watch TV. That's what I did. So guess what? I'm all energized and charged up today. And I share that because this is what you guys need to be doing for yourselves. Setting those boundaries, doing these things to make your life better. So when you feel these waves of anxiety, depression, heaviness come over, drink some electrolytes, get your Powerade, Gatorade, emergency packets. I don't know why I always forget this. I have some in the other room. There's a different kind that Dana had introduced me to, but coconut water, anything you need to get that has electrolytes in it. You need to be drinking like about at least 3 glasses of electrolytes a day. Dana and I have to do a lot more because we're constantly in that realm with the angels, and to keep our vibration high, we have to feed the electricity that's in our bodies, not just the water that's in our bodies. So it is part of the ascension process in these feelings that we're having. I see, Antonio, you said you were feeling the same way. And that's why I wanted to come on and give you guys hope. It's good that you're feeling that way. And the more you nurture it and you do some of your inner work, do your shadow work, take our free masterclass. I've posted it on a lot. I'll try to post it again. take that. It's there as a gift to help you. And if you are at the place where you say, okay, I'm really tired of just being here and not getting the guidance, and I really want to walk into my soul's purpose, then after you watch that class, book a call with us and we'll see if you're a good fit for our 8-week course, because it's all about transforming your life. It's about reprogramming the PTSD that almost all of you have because you've had trauma in your early childhood. You have had things happen to you that were not your fault, and you did nothing wrong. But the trauma is stored there. So you've got to start reprogramming the brain so you don't be the hamster on the wheel going over and over again with the same thought patterns and recreating the same reality in your life. And I don't know about you guys, but most of my clients, they're like, I am so tired of living a life like that. I don't want to live that way anymore. And there is a great new reality we're getting ready to shift into. But this is why you have to be ready for this. Palmera, you're saying you take B12, and that's good. There's a lot of others. Shoot, you know what? I'm going to do a live next week, and I'm bringing visuals of some of the supplements that I take. And I took one because Anel said, take it. It helps restrand your DNA. I'm like, okay. So I went and got it, and then the guy that was selling it's trying to tell me all this stuff. I said, you know what? I'll read that later. The angel told me to take it. I took it. I was taking it for about 5 months before COVID hit, and then find out that it's also helping with your immune system. So that's why it's good to listen to your angels, and that's the first thing that we bring in. And Antonia, I'm so glad we were able to help you. Our traumas are, Lauren, you're saying our traumas are initiations into this path. Yeah, they really are. And I told, the Palmera, you said, I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I know. What is the product? I wish I could remember. Hang on a second. Jen? No one's listening to me. I could scream really loud. Everyone in the house loves it when I do that. I'm going to post it. I'll post a picture of it on the page because it comes in a little, it's got a packet, and then I'll post a link. And then if you want to jump on that link and look at it, Pomari. I'm just, this is another thing. I'm going to give you guys a little hint here with this death experience that everyone's going through right now. Sometimes it's hard to find the right words because I'm always slipping in and out between the angel and the human world. It gets a little more challenging. And so I'm hearing the angels speak in their angelic tongue, and I don't, then I have to switch to English and I get confused. That's my excuse anyway. I tell people I just speak Morganese. So we are going through a death experience. That's what I want to close with. It is the death of the old person, the old ways, the old reality. And when you understand that, and then you take active part in creating the new reality and let the angels do the work, there's so many tricks to helping them or assisting or working with them as they make the shift. Reprogramming your mind, it's huge. So watch our masterclass, and then if that resonates with you, then book a call with us, and we'll see if we are a good fit to help you through this really rough time of the death and rebirth process. Because it doesn't have to be tough. When you know what's going on, it doesn't have to be at all. And you'll learn to get that connection with the angel. I was working a pressure point a couple days ago on my ankle, and I'm hearing Anel say, keep doing it. I'm like, what's this for? She says, just keep doing it. And finally she said, okay, you're done. And then later, the next day, I went and looked it up, and I'm like, wow, now I know why she was telling me to work that pressure point. So when you get that connection with your angel, you'll get confirmation later when you look for it, but you won't really need it because you'll get the confirmation by feeling better. So those are kind of the things with the new energies coming in. It's nothing to be afraid of, but trust me, you're going to find as you start stepping into your power and you start doing your work, these people that you knew before, their lives are going to freaking fall apart. Because 2021 is the time to put your cloak on, put your work clothes on, and get to work spiritually. Because it's going to make a huge difference if you don't. And I'm going to love you anyway, but I hate to see people just beating their head against the wall and looking for something different, but they keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Not a good plan, guys. So when you're ready to get the results that our clients have been getting with renewed relationships, joy in their life, their careers expanding, just so much peace and joy and that deep connection with the angel that they work with. It's amazing. So love you guys, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye.